Want to know the top 5 mistakes holding back your YouTube channel? That's coming right up. Hey everyone, I'm Tiffany, and on this channel I talk YouTube strategy and creator tips to help you grow your channel and your business. Today's video is brought to you by the Vital Video Planner, the content calendar scheduler I created especially for YouTubers. More details on that later. First up, bad thumbnails and titles. You could have the best video in the world, but if your thumbnail doesn't catch their attention and your title doesn't make them want to watch, no one's gonna click on your video. If you have a video that you worked hard on and you just think is fantastic and should be doing way better, take a good honest look at your titles and thumbnails. Especially that thumbnail. Is it cluttered? Does it clearly convey what your video is all about? Does your title evoke a little curiosity? Is the thumbnail bright, eye-catching? Or is it just kind of meh? Is everything on it really small? Is there too much everything? Is it too cluttered? Might be time to take a second look. It might be worth making a new one and seeing how your video performs. Next, and this one's really important, poor quality content. How's your video production quality? How's your audio? That's the most important thing overall on YouTube. You might be surprised, even more than the actual picture. It's how you sound. People are not going to put up with it. But beyond the production quality, which also includes lighting and everything else in your shot, how's the actual content? Are you taking too long to get to the point? Do you have a good point? Are you repeating yourself? Do you have long, annoying pauses? What about those big breaths in between your sentences? Could you maybe cut them out? Cut out the fluff. It's a great motto to have for every single video you make. A video really should only be as long as it needs to be. You don't want to waste your viewers' time. It's way too easy for them to stop watching and start watching someone else's channel. And this is important because you could have the best thumbnail in the world, but if people don't have a good experience watching your content, when they see your next thumbnail, they're not gonna click on it. Another big mistake, not responding to comments. Some YouTubers out there think the work is done once the video is posted. No. And this is the fun part. This is when you get to interact with your viewers. And suddenly this monologue that you've made becomes a two-way street. It becomes a conversation. There is a crazy bird out there. It's distracting me. A lot of YouTubers talk about how they set aside a few hours right after their video publishes to get in there and answer the comments. But if you're a small YouTuber, you should be answering the comments no matter when the video was published. Published a few weeks ago, when someone answers a comment, you get the notification, answer it, talk to them. So many times, immediately after I've responded to a comment, I get a new sub. Some people have ticked that setting where it shows who subscribed to you. Lots of people don't, but I always find the timing very interesting. That's what YouTube is all about when you get down to it. It's not TV. We're not shielded by some official network, broadcasting corporation. We're just us making our own content, talking to our viewers. And that's one of the things that's really appealing to people. So enjoy it, engage. It'll pay off because the people in your comments, they're your people. Do right by them. Another mistake, not being consistent. Oh, sure, totally obvious, you say, but sometimes we need to hear the obvious out loud in order to recognize that we're doing it and we need to do something about it. So take a look at your past upload schedule. Have you really been getting a video up a week? I mean, if you're getting more than one a week, bonus points, fantastic. You're right on track. But if you're not, if sometimes it's weekly, sometimes it's 10 days, maybe a couple of weeks go by between your videos, well then guess what? You're not being consistent and your viewers don't know when your next video's going up. They can't rely on you. But mostly, beyond that, once your channel's established, your video will pop up on browse on people's homepage in their subscription feed. It's more than being a reliable content creator who puts up videos every Wednesday. It's a mindset. You're doing this. You're committed to it. For me, if it's scheduled, it gets done. Maybe you need to start by analyzing the hours you put into YouTube so that you can schedule it into your regular life. Because unless you're a full-time YouTuber, it's hard to find all the hours, but you can do it. Just take a look at how long it takes you to set up your shoot, set up your lights, get your hair, makeup did. Maybe you could be creating more efficiencies. Maybe you could be batch shooting. These things will all get faster as you go along. The planning of the videos, writing them, or the bullet points, or all those things. But the important thing here is you figure out how much time you need, and then you schedule it. I actually designed my own template for Google Sheets for my YouTube planning. That's the Vital Video Planner I was talking about earlier. And I'll put a link down below if you're interested in that. But just do what works for you. I mean, it could be a regular calendar. It could be a piece of paper that you keep to the wall or the bulletin board. The thing here is to make a plan and stick to it. Oh, and another benefit of having a plan is then you can start to group your content in playlists, map them out in advance. If you're shooting a video on one topic 1A, then you could think, maybe I could make a video about topic 1B. Connect them together, cross-promote them, start a playlist, keep people on your channel. There's all kinds of mistakes that people are making out there. I'm making them too, but my final one for today, for this video, is not eliminating distractions. And distractions can be a whole wide swath of things. So let's start with yourself. Don't wear sunglasses. People need to connect with your eyes. Don't wear dangly earrings. People are going to be watching them move and sparkle all over the place. But even think around you. Is the room you're shooting in distracting? Do you have a big pile of laundry over there that you need to get to? And now your viewer's thinking about what a slob you are instead of listening to what you have to say? In my TV news anchor days, we knew it was kind of a double standard for women, but if we had bad hair, no one was going to listen to the story that we were reporting on. Now, I struggle with my hair. I'm terrible at it. I don't enjoy a single thing to do with it. I mean, I would be happy to not brush my hair for a week, but I know the important thing is to at least try to make sure I don't have an alfalfa sticking up or something that's just going to really distract from the star of the show here, which actually isn't me. It's what I'm saying. It's the information I'm giving you. I don't want anything to distract the viewer from all these amazing nuggets of wisdom I'm giving out here. Now, right now in my home, I don't have a dedicated studio, so I've got this room here. It's not my dream set, but it's working for me because it's kind of neutral. There's no bright colors back there distracting for me, and I actually have a beautiful painting that hangs on that wall over there. It's gorgeous. It's got all these colors and it's really bright, and if I leave it on that wall while I'm shooting, it's really eye-catching. I mean, people might get used to it being in the shot after a while, but I don't want to take any chances. So I take it down off the wall every time I shoot. Even what I'm wearing, I usually try to wear something that's just neutral, not too crazy a color, not a plunging neckline or anything sexy. And the funny thing is, I'm really into clothes. I have way more than I could ever wear, but I think I've probably worn this t-shirt or a variation of it 50 times on YouTube already. You know why? Because this channel isn't fashion tips, and this t-shirt, not part of the story. Well, it is today, but you know what I mean. So if you got value out of this video, give it a like and consider subscribing. And if you're interested in more content to help you fast track through that YouTube newbie stage, check out this video right here. And I will see you in the next video.